залаєш ми в злу годину, залаєш ми в злу годину. Сам не знаю, де погину, сам не знаю, де погину. Ей, погину я в чужім краю, погину я в чужім краю. Хто ж не буде брати яму, хто ж не буде брати яму? Ей, виберуть ми чужі люди, виберуть ми чужі люди. Ці не жарти нам добуде, ці не жарти нам добуде. Ей, якби ж мені, синку, не жаль, якби ж мені, синку, не жаль, ти ж на моїм серцю лежав, ти ж на моїм серцю лежав. Ей, плине кача по тисині, плине кача по тисині.
The first speech is from the extraordinary and plenipotentiary ambassador of Ukraine in the United States of America, Valery Chalin.
Distinguished audience, the people of goodwill who is together with us today from the United States, in Kiev today, and all around the world commemorate Ukrainians who fight for freedom, dignity, not only on the front line and still in front line of European security. Reverend Fathers and all our друзі українці і всі, хто сьогодні, для кого сьогодні це дуже чутливий день. It's a really sensitive day. We sincerely, in our sincere attitude for those who live their lives. Many of them are our friends, our relatives. We stood with my family, with my wife, with my children 3 years ago on Maidan. And I remember how after the peaceful protests of students, scientists, teachers, the dictatorship in that time used weapons and killed our friends, killed our relatives. And it was tragic 3 days when I remember that those who we knew as a very good people, with smile, with optimism, building European Ukraine, they killed. They should died in these 3 days, more than 110 of those who used to be really Ukrainian patriots. I remember these days. I was in Institutska, standing Maidan, and when I saw 20th of February, our young students, young people who come from the Lviv, from Rivne, and those who've been in Maidan at that time, they goes ahead of us. And I can share with you this now, because I've been really wondering why it goes ahead, because we saw snipers on the buses. And we understand what's happening in very few minutes. And they understand that. The young men and women of 20 years old, 22 years old, we have all this list now. And they fight for us. They fight for those who understand better situation. Maybe they'll be so enthusiastic and go ahead. But finally, they are the heroes because they give their lives for our future. Today, we remember everybody. We remember everyone. We recognize them. And today, President of Ukraine, Ukrainian leadership, to participate in the commemoration event. I know this in all countries of Europe, we also have such commemoration event, and it's very natural that we have this in a very historic place, this event in Washington, D.C. Next, we faced aggression of Russia. We're still fighting against this enemy, because this enemy for us is not a Maidan now, but it is continue fighting for freedom and dignity. And I want to share with you something that I not told before. Not as ambassador, but as citizens of 45 countries, of the really people who are proud of their history and proud of these heroes. When our political leadership tried to find a compromise of dictatorship, 20th of February, I remember this day because I was among them, I was in council on Maidan. And I remember when they bring this proposal to go for compromise for those who killed us. And many of those who be in the council of Maidan agreed with that. We should go to compromise because it can bring more difficulties for us. But some of us said no, because you see the people, Ukrainian people, who really fight and give their lives. In this situation, completely changed everything. Despite of we've been pushed by European partners, we've been pushed for everybody who is make deals. Now it can be another attempt to push Ukraine for some deals not involving Ukraine. That's impossible. We will fight for them. We will fight for that. We will be so firm of our position. And anybody who can bring like a peace for the compromise to lease of Crimea, to go to compromise with Putin, they will fall because we still have Ukrainian patriots. We still have Ukrainian patriots here in the United States, around the world and in Ukraine. Я хотів просто вам всім подякувати, всім українцям, які тоді, тут в Вашингтоні, стояли поруч з цією Небесною Сотнею. Я хотів подякувати всім, хто допомагав тим, хто отримав поранення і лікувався тут. Я хочу подякувати вам, що ви продовжуєте таку підтримку. Вона дуже зараз потрібна, в тому числі як символ такої солідарності. Зараз це не менш важливо, ніж це було тоді. Я впевнений, що, і це правда, що тут відчувається в Вашингтоні, я це кажу завжди в Києві, ситуація з війною, ситуація з революцією набагато ближче до серця, ніж, на жаль, в Києві, це правда. І тому я прошу вас продовжувати цю боротьбу. Ми готові робити це разом, і я впевнений, що ми переможемо. We believe and we count on the people of goodwill, and we believe in the support of the United States people standing with us, with Ukrainian brave and proud people who have built new Ukraine. 45 million nation will defend future, not only our country's sovereignty and territorial integrity, but future of Europe. And I believe that we will be together and we will win. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!